one thing your question made me think about was consolidation, and our industry absolutely has consolidated. I've been in this 41 years, and during that time there's been consolidation. Top 10 companies today represent 79% of industry production. Top 3 companies represent 39%. And I think that will continue at a slow pace. I think that will continue. I will point out that that something that's changed in our industry is the fact that in years past, I guess mainly in the 70s, 80s, maybe even the 90s, there were 2 or 3 large companies that were growing by acquisition at every opportunity. It was their announced strategy, no secret. And if a company decided to sell or was in financial stress and needed to sell, there was always a buyer. We saw a number of cases where companies got in trouble and they were just scooped up. There was a market for that. In 08 and 11, difficult years for our industry, we saw very little interest from U.S. companies to purchase and grow with the assets that were available to buy at that time. There were a couple of sales that are purchases by U.S. companies, but the rest were companies from Brazil and Korea and Ukraine. That's a big change, but there's interest from foreign companies in owning chicken protein assets in the United States. Another thing I'll mention is you mentioned the one plant operator. Absolutely, there's a place for that in our industry today, and I think there always will be. There's some 1 and 2 plant operators that are very efficient and they do a fabulous job. They're in a niche market. They manage, and they're good operators, and that will always, I think there'll always be a place in our industry for that. There's success is not dictated by size in our industry. You can be a very efficient operator with one plant, or you can be a very inefficient operator with one plant. It's not dictated by size. And we had a speaker this morning that spoke about the culture of a company. This is the CEO that used to be with Trader Joe's mentioned culture. And if the culture of a company is to be an efficient operator and be a long-term player, that's what will, I think that's what will determine those that stay in the industry long-term.